Hey there, boys and girls. How you doing? Dan Ashendorf here from a beautifully sun-kissed Watford, UK. And today I wanted to discuss the effects of coronavirus and what it means to us as marketers. I think there's a lot of people are concerned. I've had queries from students and people on my YouTube channel, and they're some of them are positive, but some of them are a bit worried. You know, they got their businesses and they're kind of looking at doing different things, but they're not sure if they should be putting it on hold or what to do really. So I just wanted to address that with you, and I would look at it in basically three stages. Okay, so I think the world is shifting. I think we're going to be out of this in a few months. I think we will find a vaccine and the world is going to move on, but we are looking at a prolonged stage of recession, possibly even worse than that. So I think economically things are going to change for quite a long time to repay all the debt that we've taken on, and it's absolutely fine. But what does that mean for us as marketers? So I think in the short term, as we speak, the world is in lockdown, and what that means is that basically people are going to be at home, and they are going to be, because there's all this doom and gloom on the media, they are going to be looking for ways to make money online. I think that's a given. So I don't think in the as far as I know, in the history of mankind almost, I can't remember a situation where everyone was at home, glued to the screen, looking for things to do, and at the same time worrying about their income. I think this is really the kind of perfect situation for us as marketers, as affiliate marketers, as people in the make money online niche, people who are looking at various ways of making money online. I don't think there's been a situation where we'd be able to reach an audience in the same way that we can do today. Now, this is a temporary thing. I don't know when the lockdown is going to finish, but for now, if say we're looking at the next month or so, you know, that's just where we are. It's not ideal for humanity as a whole, but as affiliate marketers, I think we are in a very unique situation. The other thing I wanted to mention is that some niches are possibly going to suffer in the short term. I don't know, anything retail related, for example, but some niches are really bouncing. So for example, the survivalism niche, we've seen hoarding of anything to do with toilet rolls to people buying guns or whatever. So survivalism is a really strong niche, for example, as there are loads of them. So some niches are going to bounce up, some niches are going to go down. But what I will say is that most niches, like for example, I talk about beekeeping as one of those niches where we'll look at it as an example of a niche and how to drive traffic to it and so on. I do that in the virtual classes that we run. So beekeeping, you'd think that it wouldn't be a good niche because you need to be out and about, you need to be getting supplies and so on. But then beekeeping is also a niche which is very strong with survivalism because people like to grow their own food. So I think it really depends on how you approach it. I think every niche can be, on the face of it, it might take a bit of a downturn, but also if you position it in a way that is suitable for what's happening at the moment, then I think you can actually find the angle that's going to get you up there and make it stronger. And the third point I wanted to raise with you is really to do with positioning. So oftentimes we look at, for example, in the Make Money Online niche, we would look at how to live the good life. So how to be, say, earning $1,000 a day so that you can drive a Porsche, you can buy that property, you can become rich, you can have the swimming pool and the get on the jet and that kind of thing. So that's when the times are good, people get greedy. But when times are bad, people get fearful. And I think as affiliate marketers, we should really be sensitive to that and actually talk to people about that which concerns them. So how to preserve their income. So we just get a bit more defensive. I think that's really important, that's to realize that the audience that we work with, the kind of macro positioning that we do needs to be changed. So we're not going to be talking about the, sort of make that amount of money and then invest it and become rich, but rather how would you protect your job? How would you protect your retirement? So we need to be more defensive in our positioning, in our marketing positioning. I think that's really important, and I think there is just as much opportunity for us to change lives, but it's just a slightly different angle that we need to go after, rather than the what we've had when times were plentiful, when credit was cheap. I think the world is about to change. As I said, I think it's going to be a number of years before we get back to normal, so I think the positioning possibly needs to change. But on the whole, by way of summary, I don't think there's been as good a time as it is today for us as affiliate marketers. We have got a pretty much a captive audience. We've got many millions, if not billions of people looking to make money online. They're looking at alternative arrangements. They're looking to move away from retail. I think the world is shifting, and it's started to shift way before this corona crisis hit. But now that's really bringing it to home. The world is shifting economically. It's shifting demographically as well. So I think there's never been a better time than today for you to get into internet marketing and affiliate marketing. Trust me guys, this is where it's at, and we are right at the eye of the storm. So with that said, hopefully you found this little message of interest. I'm Dan Ashendorf. Speak to you at the next one. And just before you go, we've reached my favorite little area here of the walk. So it's a little, actually let me just turn it around. It's a little, I don't know if you can see, like a little kind of a rivulet there, and it sort of goes all the way to there as well. And we've got this beautiful forest land. It's all going to go beautifully green very soon, and this is where I go for walks. It's actually really quite a big bit of woodland, actually, very close to London as well, so I think we're very fortunate to be able to have this. But that said, thank you very much for your time. As always, Dan Ashendorf, speak to you at the next one. Take care now, boys and girls. Bye-bye.